Hi, boys and girls. We're back again today for tech short number 4. I know that you've been doing a whole lot with Mr. Birtles and Mrs. Cook, and today I want to show you a few things that are new, a few things that you've already seen. So we're just going to get started right away. You have your desktop screen, which is blue. We would go to Start and Programs, and then go to Novell ZenWorks and open the application window. Remember that gives us all the different icons that we can use. So when that opens, do you remember which one we're going to use? Same one as before. Microsoft Word. We have to click to get to Microsoft Word. And that takes a couple of minutes, just a couple of minutes to open. So just be patient till it opens all the way up. We're going to do the same type of activity that we did last time. We're going to think of our favorite animal. And so the favorite animal I'm thinking of today, I'm an animal lover, so it's hard for me to pick which one for today, but I'm going to pick a bear just because, I don't know, I'm feeling berry today. So I've picked the word bear, and remember that I have to select the text. Some people call it highlighting the text, but I need to select. I want you to watch that again. I'm going to click from the front or the back of the word, select, and this time I notice this small box pops up above it. Well, that box is for fonts, just like this box is for fonts. It's the same exact thing, only it pops up over what you've selected. So we'll try that again. When you get this small box to pop up, you can also change the size of your font here. We'll make it 36. Now, and also we can change the style of your font here. We can make it whatever you'd like. Also, we can change the color, which you've been doing, the color. Only this time I'm going to say more colors and make it brown. So it's kind of like a brown bear. Now, the other thing that I can do, I wanted to show you are this large A, increase the font size. So we call this mousing over. And if you just put your mouse on top of it, it tells you what each one of these tools are for. This says decrease the font size, increase the font size. I'm not clicking, I'm just mousing over. So if I click on this large A, look what happens to my word bear, right? Gets bigger a little bit at a time. And when I click on the smaller one, it gets smaller a little bit at a time. And you can see the numbers going up and down here. So while your teacher pauses, I want you to catch up with me. I want you to go into Microsoft Word. I want you to open it up, type in your favorite animal, give it a font, style, a size, a color, and then I want you to use the increase and decrease the font size just to see what happens. Okay, boys and girls, we are back. And this time, you notice, please, that it's still selected here. And if I unselect or deselect the word bear, and I select it again, I want to show you another feature up here in the font box that's called bold. That's B right there. Did you see how the letters got really much bigger? Yeah, they get plump, more plump. It plumps them out. So I'm going to bold that, and I can tell it's bolded because it's still highlighted right here. So I have bear, and I want to put another picture of a bear. So I'm going to insert an image, an online image of a bear. But I have to remember what to do with my cursor first. So who remembers what to do with that cursor when you want to place an image underneath the words that you've put? That's right. You hit enter. And enter brings your cursor down below your word, and now you're ready to insert your picture. So remember that I would go to insert an online picture. And then I'm going to say, I want to search for a picture of a bear. That's my key word. Now, when you get to all these pictures, you have to think about what you're using the picture for. So if I'm going to write a story about a bear, and maybe it's a Care Bear that I see right here, or maybe it's this looks like one of those gummy bears, or there's all different kinds of bears, and look, this isn't even a bear at all. So you have to really think about what kind of image you're looking for. I want to write a report about a bear. So I'm going to get me a picture of a brown bear that looks more real. And I found one right here. I can click it and say insert, or I can click on it. And guess what? It inserts itself. So now I have my picture of my bear and my word bear. But boy, that picture is really big. Remember that Mrs. Cook talked about the handles that are all the way around your picture. My picture is selected right now and I see these handles all the way around it. If I click off of the picture, there are no handles there. I can't change anything about it. But if I click on the picture, the handles pop up again. Now I want to talk to you about something called justification. Some people, when they put a picture in and they go to changing the size of it, look how I squished my bear up. He doesn't look so great like that, I don't think. So to keep from squishing him up or down by using these middle handles, I am only going to use the corner. And if I use the corners of the handles, then it keeps the justification of the picture correct. So you see, I'm making the picture smaller, but it doesn't make him fatter or skinnier or where he looks a little crazy. So that's called justification. Okay, so we're going to take a couple seconds and I want you to justify your picture. Okay, now that you've done that, I want to introduce another thing to you. If I click off of my picture, as I just did, you see my big cursor right here. I want to show you what pops up when you actually click on it. So I want you to watch the ribbon at the very top here. When I select my picture, I see this picture tools pop up right here. Watch that again. It's almost like magic. I'm clicking the picture and the picture tools pop up. If I click on picture tools up here, I can have lots and lots of choices for how I want my picture to look. I want to put a frame around my picture today. So I'm going to click here and look at all the different kinds of frames that I can put. I want to put something that really makes my picture look nice. Some of these make them look like they're actually floating. So here's this one, and it looks like my picture is actually like sitting on a table or something. It's a 3D kind of version of my picture. If I want to change that, I'm going to click here again, and I can put it in like a round floating picture. But you see how it cuts him off? That's probably not a good choice for him. There are lots of things to pick from here. Oh, I kind of like that one. It almost cuts him off though. And you can just go through and kind of try them out and see what looks like the best one for you. And I think this is the one I'm going to go with for myself. So thank you for joining us today. I want you to try to change, take the last little bit of your time and try to make some changes to your picture and add some of those picture tools up here to add a frame. Remember to keep it justified. I am so glad that you joined me today for our Tech Shorts, and we will see you next time.